What is good, peeps? What is good? How are you guys doing today? So I'm trying something a little different here. Kind of like a little slight vlog, give it a vibe. But anyways, I wanted to talk about what it means to kind of, in general terms, can be applied to talking to women, business deals, whatnot, escalating. What do you mean by escalating? And I feel like this is a term that's always used over and over and over. Escalate, escalate, escalate. And I was thinking about this other day, what escalating can mean in terms of talking to chicks, for example. Well, there's two things that I came up with that I felt was really, and this is just me expressing myself, you know? Don't take this as solid word. It's just my opinion, my thoughts, of course. So yeah, take it as you will and do what you want with it. So anyways, two things, desire and urgency. Desire and urgency. And I was listening to this interesting video about urgency, what it means to have someone feel urgent, right? And it's something that's self-generated, which was discussed in that video. It's something that's self-generated, you know? You self-generate urgency. And a good example that he explained was going to the movie theaters. So you're going with a chick, right? You go in, you're looking for parking, and you send your girl in to go get the tickets or get the seats, right? Well, why do you do that? Why do you do that? Because you want to make sure that you get the correct seat. Not the correct seat, the best seat. And the available seats. And at that matter, the available seats. You want to make sure you do have a seat so your date doesn't go and there's no date. There's no movie theater date. You know? So there's an urgency that was built in between him or her to go get the tickets with a bit of urgency to make sure that the tickets are still available. Okay. Well, what if that was one example. What if we gave it in another example? Say you're talking to a chick and you demonstrated a lot of value, a lot of whatever it is, your style, your character. She's very into you. In short, she's very into you. And maybe you've done such a good job that she's urgent to talk to you, to continue with you, to get to the next level. But it also means if you're not urgent yourself, if you're not pushing for anything, she's not going to be the one to make the move unless she's that type. But have you met a girl who's, at least in the common world, you know, pushing for that stuff? No, it's usually a guy who does that. And that was a lot of my issues too. And I'm working on that. And because I didn't put enough urgency and enough emphasis to continue. I just kind of like played it off and brushed it off like, yeah, hoping that she will make the move to take it to the next level. But that was never the case. I had to be the one to make the move. And I think the greatest risk is not risking anything. That the greatest risk is not risking anything. If you're not risking anything, you're not going to get the results you want. And you do the same thing over and over and over and over. So that's what I think about urgency. And then desire. Desire. For longest time, and I'm talking about the topic of like talking to chicks and whatnot, because that's where I feel most adept in. And for longest time, I would talk to a lot of chicks, but they aren't my type necessarily. And yes, people can be very subjective about this. And the problem is that they're too picky, quote unquote, too picky. They're never going to talk to any girl. So you can't be like that picky, obviously, right? But have some kind of standard for yourself, you know? Shout out Sig Pie. So yeah, have some kind of standard for yourself, you know? Find that standard and roll with that. Talk to a girl that you actually find attractive, that you desire to be with her. And desire is different from being needy. Needy is like, please, please be with me. I don't know how to do that. Desire is, listen, I find you very attractive and very appealing to me. And I love to get to know you. If you don't think you're my type, see ya. I'm not gonna say that directly, and that is the idea, the sub-communication that I want to send out, as opposed to being that needy frame I just demonstrated earlier. Desire is wanting her, or whatever it is, but my scenario, my mind, her. And so when you combine desire, when you talk to a chick that you really find attractive, and then you mix that with a bit of urgency to actually get somewhere. You're not just letting it hang there, like you're pushing it because you're the man, the masculine man who has to do that. Because unless females all of a sudden start doing that, a man has to do that. And if he's not doing that, he's not gonna get the results he wants. So when you combine this desire for a very attractive woman, the way that she expresses herself, her feminine energy, and you adore that and you love that, just observing her frame. And then you have the urgency to push it forward as a man, push the direction that you want it to go, and take that risk. Even if she says no, go talk to a different chick. There's an abundance of chicks. I've yet to run into a girl that I've met outside doing talking to chicks, doing some game. And you know, another thing about it, I think that's funny to just call it game. I'm gonna do a topic about this again, but I don't really want to call it game. It's just going out and meeting chicks. That's it. You just go out and meet some chicks, you know? So when you combine those two, desire and urgency, you create escalation. And when you have escalation, that is a key component to actually getting somewhere in the conversation. Boom. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love making this content, and I'm blessed to be able to express myself here, this platform, multiple platforms. It's just about making people see these different ideas and think about this, you know, because I see that a lot where people are struggling with whatever it is that they're struggling with. And I just want to help out people. And what other way can I do that than recording a video, and it's up in the internet, anyone can watch it, and many people can watch it. That's the best thing ever. So I really enjoy making this content, you know? And if you guys like this video and you guys care to drop a like, do that. If you feel so inclined to drop a like. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content, baby. And drop a comment. Actually, drop a comment if you guys want to see me talk about a specific topic, whatever it is, my hobby, health, fitness, calisthenics, whatever you want to see more from me, from Mark Velas, and let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.